Jackson State leading 16-7. Ball went out of bounds, and it will stay with Jackson State. Coming into the game for Bethune now is Damani McIntyre out of Indianapolis, Indiana, as Hetty goes out. And that's goody.
That's a good view, good sight for us, Coach.
This Hetty can play some basketball, Coach.
Really can. O'Neal is shooting 68% from the free throw line.
All right. Coty gets it off the inbounds. Here's Kevion Hunt. Kevion puts up the floater. It's short. Rebound to Bethune. Here's Zion with it for Bethune. He tries to drive. Almost lost it. Bethune now for three. It's way off. That three was by Damani McIntyre. Oh, wow. Jordan couldn't get the lob to throw it down. Kind of went through his hands.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't throw it high enough, Coach.
It looked like you got a transaction going here, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Oh, mailman got a little wad there.
He got a little
wad. He pulled out what he put out a 20?
He got a 20.
He got a couple of wands there. Got a 5. Oh my goodness. What is he buying?
He buying a JSU cap, Coach.
He buying a JSU cap? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a nice cap.
It really is.
Oh, that is nice. I wouldn't have paid that for it, but no, that's nice.
I agree with you, Coach.
Here's Kevion in the lane. Shot no good. And it will be Bethune's basketball. In the game for Bethune now is Elijah Holsaway. He's a 7-footer from Orlando, Florida. The last time these two teams played, he scored 0 points against Jackson State.
He's on his way to do that tonight, Coach.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Of course, this is She Loves Thee checking in for the men's game. Men's game always makes me nervous. I'm telling you, they give me heart palpitations every single game. They get a strong lead and they give it away. Hopefully they don't do that this time.
Just for better sleep.
And we got Ken Evans, Colty Young, Kevion Hunt, O'Neal, Trayon Johnson is playing. It looks like Cornelius started tonight, and he already has 6 points. He was 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. Zeke Cook is playing tonight, and Grisby is also playing tonight. We're just hoping that everybody stays healthy, right? Very important for all of the players to come out of this healthy, above all, right? Let's see. It looks like for the team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like they have 8 players. They might only have 8 players as well. Let me see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Both of us, that bench kind of short tonight. So
16-7. That timeout brought to you by Pizza Hut and Moe's Southwest Grill.
It's kind of short.
By Chandler's Premier Insurance.
It's kind of short, right?
On your auto and home insurance. They do this by comparing your current rate with the rates from over 20 insurance companies they represent.
Ken Evans already has 4 points. Colty Young shot a 3. O'Neal has 2. O'Neal has 1 personal foul. So, like I said, staying healthy is the most important of all, right?
Back in Daytona Beach.
At this time of the game, Coach, we're shooting 60% from the field. At 6 of 10, and we're holding Bethune-Cookman to 22%, 2 for 9.
Does anybody have the footage from
thus far,
Alabama A&M?
3 for 4 from 3-point.
Let me know if y'all got the footage.
Zion Harmon gives the ball to Damani McIntyre of Bethune. Now down low to Holtzaway. Holtzaway shot off the glass. You were right, Coach.
Coach, he'll have as many points as we have tonight in the game.
Holtzaway, a big 7-footer, Coach.
Oh
He
my
looks good in
God.
the airport now.
Yeah, he looks real good in the airport.
Oh my goodness.
JSU lost the ball off the bounce pass. McIntyre goes in and lays it up for 2.
Josh McIntyre, 6'4" senior out of Indianapolis, Indiana.
Wow. Kevion Hunt with the basketball for Jackson State, being played by Zion Harmon. Kevion
We
kicks
need
it out
this
to Cote.
win. That'll be
Over
4.
to Cornelius, who has hit 2 threes in the ball game. Cornelius drives, puts it up, and draws the foul.
Good job.
Craftily move by Cornelius. They close
Cornelius
out
been
because they
turning.
thought he was gonna shoot
Cornelius
the
has been clutch
He's
these
2 of
last
2
couple
from
of
three-point
games,
land so
especially
far.
with these injuries.
Put the
Cornelius
ball
has
on the
definitely
floor,
stepped
took
up.
it to the rack and got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
The 5'10" junior from Spring, Texas. He shoots about 54%. He doesn't go to the line much. These guys are filling in for Chase Adams, who injured his left foot. And they've been doing a pretty good job.
They have, Coach. It takes 2 to fill the shoes of Chase Adams.
Absolutely.
It takes 2, Coach.
So Cornelius shoots with the left hand and is short. Now, he should make this one because he's a 50% free throw shooter.
Oh my God.
That's exactly right.
Jackson State in their white jerseys, blue numbers trimmed in red. White shorts with the blue and red stripe. Bethune in all black with the gold numbers.
Coach, help me. Is it me or is it just maybe I'm delusional, but it's more racket being made when the girls' game is going on by the band and all that.
You know, you're exactly right. You're exactly right.
The DJ won't turn it down.
He won't turn it down, Coach. But is he asleep over there?
They said they don't make no
Coach,
noise
he's
at the
aggravating.
men. At the
We need him
men.
right
Yeah, we need to stay right there. All right, Cornelius missed both free throws.
Dang, Cornelius, you
Bethune
can't
went
be
down
missing
before, missed the
those.
shot. They got it back. The ball went out of bounds. 12 to shoot for the Wildcats. They trail 16-9. Here's a shot from the right baseline, no good, but they're going to call a foul on Kevion Hunt.
Oh my gosh.
That's Deshaun Dyson from Bethune-Cookman, 6'1", 170 senior out of Chicago, Illinois. They'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
He's a good shooter too, Coach. He scored 30 against FAMU. He scored 10 against us back in January.
Wow.
So Dyson at the line, shoots, and he scores.
Yeah, good stroke from the free throw line. It's Dyson deals for Bethune-Cookman.
He cuts the lead to 6 at 16-10. Deshaun Dyson, 6-foot senior out of Chicago, Illinois. Second free throw is good. He hits them both. Zeke Cook on the floor for Jackson State. Kevion Hunt on the dribble for the Tigers. Trying to get it to Zeke. It went out of bounds. Last touched by Bethune.
Yeah, that was number 5, McIntyre, that tried to get around Zeke Cook, but Zeke is a big old boy.
Yeah, he's a big, strong country boy. Oh, that was a dangerous inbounds pass. He gets it to Kevion. Kevion can handle the basketball too, Coach.
He can, Coach. He's strong. He's built real strong. Good-looking athlete.
Jordan O'Neal with 8 seconds to shoot. Has it for Jackson State from the top. He'll put it into the hands of Zeke. 4 to shoot. Zeke goes up with it, draws the foul, and Zeke will go to the line. Great job by Zeke.
You get these fouls.
Foul
You gotta get
committed
these
by
free throws.
Derek Carter Hollinger Jr., 6'6", senior out of San Diego,
God,
California.
please.
Bethune losing to Alcorn on Saturday night. They dropped to 7-5. JSU improves to 7-5 in the conference, tied with Bethune. Speaking of Bethune-Cookman, Zeke Cook at the line. There's a lot of cooks out here, Coach.
It is, hit the coach. There was another game, the women's game, was a lot of Tylers on the court.
So there's a lot of cooks in this kitchen. Zeke Cook at the line, missed a free throw. Taking aim at his second. He's coming back from an injury. And he posted on his Instagram that he was coming
You ain't
back.
had enough
He
yet.
had a little dance, knocking stuff over. I think Zeke should have done that over.
Yeah, he should have done that over, Coach.
1 of 2 from the line. JSU extends to a 17-11 lead. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first half.
We don't have no dunks yet.
McIntyre out to Dyson at the top, being played by Colty. Gives it over to Reggie Ward Jr. 4 to shoot. Zion Harmon, deep 3, no good. And a loose ball foul is called on Zeke as he knocked down McIntyre.
Come on, Zeke.
Yeah, they've been tangled up several times before that foul was called, Coach. I was kind of watching their interaction, and unfortunately, Zeke got caught.
We cannot have
right
you
there.
in foul trouble now.
I believe that's number 1.
Okay.
Harmon, a little too much.
Harmon off the inbounds, can't get it to go. Tulsaway can't tip it in, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Bethune. But why don't they go to Tulsaway more?
Because I will score more points today than he will, Coach.
Tulsaway, a 7-foot sophomore. I think he takes up a lot of space down there.
Oh, he does. His arm was almost in the rim without even jumping. Look at that screen.
And that shot by Dyson is good by Bethune. Jackson State's lead is down to 17-13. J-State has led the entire way, coming up on 9 minutes to play.
All right,
here
now
in the first half.
Let's get some separation.
Oh, what a nice move by Kevion Hunt. He does that so well, Coach.
Wow, the pride of Callaway High School. He shows his strength, his agility, and his ability to make that first step to get past the defender and go to the rack and lays it in for 2.
Jackson State 19, Bethune 13. Here's a shot from the outside by the Cats. No good, but it's tipped in by Seneca Willoughby.
Willoughby is 6'3", 185.
Bethune. See, we can't let them get that close. Cannot.
To go, Bethune for 3. It's good.
Wow, that's number 11, Deshaun Dyson, 6'1", 170 senior out of Chicago, Illinois.
Bethune cuts Jackson State's lead down to 1 at 19-18. The Cats have not led in this game, but the Tigers trying to respond. Jordan O'Neal has it. He's double teamed every time he touches the ball. O'Neal lost it, but he draws a foul.
Good job, but you got to get these free throws. We're only shooting 33% at the free throw line versus Bethune scoring 83%.
Immediate timeout with 7:50 to go here in the first half.
See, this is the thing. Yeah, Brianna. Those are my sentiments, which is why I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I wasn't gonna stream because I knew that Jackson State women already gave me some heart palpitations. They got it together in the fourth, but this men's team. Okay, let's see what we need to work on with the men's team. Really, it's really about execution. So number one, looking at who we have available to even play tonight. So you can't have any injuries, which is we have Evans, Colty Young, Hunt, O'Neal, Johnson, Zeke Cook, Cornelius, and Grigsby, right? Those are the players that we have available to play tonight. And Zeke Cook is very monumental in the game today, and he already has 2 personal fouls, right? So that's one thing you don't want to get is your bigs or Zeke Cook in foul trouble. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. We're shooting 58%, 60% for 3-pointers. Our free throws, we're missing. Can't be missing those. Offensively, we need to rebound. Okay, we only have one offensive rebound versus Bethune-Cookman having 6. Defensively, we're rebounding defensively, so that's good. We have 8 to Bethune-Cookman's 4. We have no fast break points, no blocks, and only 1 steal. You went to church the last time the men's played. Right, which is exactly why I was like, you know what? Listen, Jackson State's been on the up and up. We've had 3 wins so far, even through adversity, even through only having 7 scholarship players. 7 is the number of completion. So we need for Jackson State to complete. Okay?
The JSU Tigers leading Bethune-Cookman 19-18, and out of the timeout, JSU will inbound the basketball, and they get it to Ken Evans Jr.
Come on, Ken. Ken usually has 30 points.
It.
Come on, Ken.
Bethune with the steal.
Oh, Lord.
And here they come, looking to take.
That was a reach in. Where was the foul?
Here's a 3-pointer for Bethune. That is way off.
Way off, Coach.
Kevion Hunt on the drive, lost it out of bounds. That was actually
what do they have?
Out of bounds by Bethune.
Oil on their hands?
JSU's ball.
Yeah, that's going to be McIntyre from Bethune, 6'4" senior out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Comes from the backside of.
Free throws are going to be.
Knock the ball out of bounds.
Monumental.
So Kevion will inbound it to Ken Evans. Ken, on his way in, was hit by Holsaway, but he does not commit the foul. The foul is on McIntyre, I believe. Wow.
So, Coach, you know when they're going to get the scores and all that stuff on the board? The player scores and fouls and.
Yeah, you know, they're supposed to do that to this beautiful school board. There's a gentleman over there. I'm not going to call Nick's name, but I asked him, when are you going to do that, Nick? And he said, give me a little time, please.
Does he work for ESPN?
No. No, sir. But Ken Evans at the line missed the free throw, and Bethune will have it. Here's Bethune trying to take his first lead, and they call an offensive foul on the Wildcats. Wow. But I asked Nick, to wave this flag for me, and he said, I will not do that. I'd rather drink muddy water. That's what he told me, Coach. So Nick is really not my friend. After the Super Bowl, I asked him to wave this flag for me, and he wouldn't do it.
Because I didn't know so many people begin to hate you because you're a winner.
Oh, you know, they hate my guts, Coach. I just didn't know there were so many 49er fans around here.
It wasn't. They were bad Coach.
Here's Cornelius with another 3. Wow, that's 3 in the first half. Let him keep shooting, Coach.
He's 3 for 3, Coach. He's going to fight for the 3-point line.
That's what we need.
Bethune comes back with a 3-point attempt, no good.
Oh.
Way tried to keep it alive, but he knocked it out of bounds.
Yes.
Yeah, Cornelius is feeling really good.
Cornelius is on a roll today.
No transportation
3
problems.
of 3.
He's in the gym, motivated.
He was bad with the free throws. He 0-2 for free throws, but from that 3-point line, he's money. If you ever played NBA jams, once they hit 3, he's on fire.
Keontae Cornelius, Bell, Ken Evans Jr., Trayon, and O'Neal. Ken Evans from the right side. No good. Tipped around. Controlled by Zion Harmon of Bethune. Here comes the Wildcats. Hetty for 3. It's off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Jordan O'Neal.
Wow. Great job by Jordan O'Neal. Getting that rebound off the reel.
O'Neal, 8th in the league in rebounding this season. Cornelius, shoot another one, son. Ken Evans Jr. with the basketball. 10 to shoot for Jackson State. Bounce pass to Trayon. Trayon lost it out of bounds, but it was last touched by Holsaway. JSU will have 5 seconds to shoot when they get the inbounds.
We need to find a way to get this ball in Cornelius' hand.
They get it into Trayon, who handed it right back to Ken Evans Jr. He lost it out of bounds, and then we'll go back to Bethune. Horsaway getting a lot of playing time here, Coach.
He is, Coach, and I don't know. I'm looking at the fouls, and nobody's in foul trouble thus far. Maybe that's how they bring him off the bench, Coach. Reggie Ward, 15, 6'6", junior. He's the only one with 2 fouls for Bethune, Coach.
Horsaway, the big 7-footer from Orlando, Florida, in the game for Bethune-Cookman. Bethune trailing 22-18. The 3 for Harmon, no good. Tapped around, controlled by Jackson State. Cornelius stops at the top. Gets it back to Ken Evans Jr. Now down low to Jordan O'Neal. Turnaround shot off the back iron, no good. And Bethune with the basketball.
Dang.
O'Neal's having a hard time.
Y'all. I'm going to get it together. I'm going to get it together.
The ball to fall for him.
Bethune loses the basketball into the hands of Cornelius, and he scores again.
Dang!
Oh,
what a crafty move by the left-hander.
Wow.
Cornelius, great job, young man.
Goodness gracious. Cornelius is
I got
coming to
something
his
for that,
own.
y'all. Give me a second. I'm trying to load it.
Jackson State 24, Bethune 18. Harmon falls down, and Jordan O'Neal ties it up. Possession arrow keeps it with the Wildcats. Reggie Theus with his arms folded. He over there saying, have mercy, have mercy.
Cornelius has 11 points. He's 4-4 from the field, 3-3 from three-point land. The only shots he's missed tonight is he's 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, my goodness. Cornelius having a game tonight. Zion Harmon slices his way in, and what a move as he gets set to go over Jordan O'Neal.
That was a great move by the 6-foot sophomore out of Temple Hill, Maryland.
That cuts the lead
I'm going to get it on.
back down to 4 at 24-20. Keontae Cornelius gets it to Jelani Bell. 13 to shoot. Back out high to Cornelius. Cornelius being played by Seneca Willoughby. Bale has it now. Bale in the lane. Bale kicks it out to Cornelius for another 3-pointer. It's off the back iron this time, but Jackson State gets the offensive rebound. Ken Evans for 3, and it's good.
We're 4 of 7 from the 3-point strike. 57%.
I'm practicing something, y'all. I'm practicing. Give me a second.
This afternoon.
Jackson State 27, Bethune 20. Bethune trying to lay it up, and look at that. Horsaway tips it in for Bethune.
Wow.
Under 4 minutes to go. Jackson State 27, Bethune 22. Jelani Bell had it knocked away, but he keeps it alive. Ken Evans, who just hit a deep 3 on the far side of the front court, has the basketball. 7 to shoot. Ken Evans bounce passes to Cornelius. He drives, gives it to Bell for 3. It's in and out.
Oh,
wow, it looked good when it left his
man.
hand, but Bethune loses the ball. Ken Evans has it. Great hustle by the Tigers.
Great dive on the floor after the basketball. These Tigers of Jackson State.
That was a good job of diving on that floor to get that basketball, Coach.
Was that Bale?
Absolutely.
Great job, young man, hustling for that basketball.
Jordan O'Neal inside, puts it up, and it is good.
There we go.
He had a sigh of relief on his face, Coach. Like, I'm glad I was able to get one to fall for me.
Jackson State 29, Bethune 22. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Horsaway puts it up. That was way off Horsaway. But you'll let him do that all night, Coach.
All night. I'll just I'll get away from it. Just get back on offfield.
We got another timeout.
Lord,
We
have
have another
mercy, mercy. They turning it up a notch. Okay, Tigers. They turning it up a notch. They turning it up. Y'all, I'm trying something a little bit different. So y'all have to bear with me. Let's look at these stats. Jackson State's looking pretty good. 56% from shooting 3-pointers. They're terrible with free throws, only 29%, but hopefully that'll get better. Points off turnovers 10, total rebounds 15. 13 of them are defensive rebounds. So what does that mean? Jackson State needs to go for them second chance points and rebound. Where's the rebounds at? We need a rebound. Yeah, immediately. I think if Jackson State keeps this up, I think we'll be able to separate from Bethune-Cookman. You know, it was a hard-fought game. There was a lot of mitigating factors at that particular game in Bethune. They said that the floor was crying. It was crying and raining on the floor because of condensation. So hey, hopefully we can get this dub here, and that will be really good because that'll be 4 for Jackson State in a row, which that's always nice, right? Absolutely.
He's like the protector of the courtroom.
He's the protector of the courtroom. He sets the rules. He sets the law, the standard. Wow. And he presents me to the court. All rise.
Oh, okay.
And I walk in behind him. It takes about 3 minutes before you find me, but I walk in behind him. But he has been not only a great bailiff and constable for Hinds County, but he has been a tremendous friend to me and my wife.
Wow, so he said, all rise?
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Kenny Lewis. Preside. And everybody steps up, Coach, and they rise up.
All right, here we go. Out of the timeout, JSU with the ball. Ken Evans Jr. has it, 8 to shoot for JSU. Ken still with the basketball down to 5. Ken for 3. It's off the back iron. He hustles down the rebound, puts it in the lane. No good. Tapped around, controlled by Bethune.
Wow, great hustle.
Oh, great job by Jackson State to knock that ball out of bounds. And it was last touch. Boy, JSU showing some fresh legs tonight, unlike back when these two teams were going to beat. JSU had no time to practice. They stayed an hour away from Bethune-Cookman University because all of the rooms were booked up because of the Daytona 500 start ringing. I think the Daytona 500 is being run tonight, Coach.
It is, Coach. It is. Yes,
unless it's already over. So 1 minute, 11 seconds to go.
You might be at the head.
As Keontae will get it in to Trayon Johnson. Trayon hands it to Ken Evans Jr. 12 to shoot for JSU. Ken drives, dishes it off to Jordan O'Neal. O'Neal turnaround shot is good.
There we go. Jackson State is taking control of the game.
Oh, what happened
getting that
here?
Separation.
All right. I'm trying to see what's going on.
They have a scoring drought. I hope.
Hunt he steals the ball. And the reason you didn't see what happened, because the big 7-footer was hanging over his back and fouled him on the jump shot.
Wow, so Kevion stole the inbounds and pulse away, fouled him?
He fouled him, Coach.
Coach Reggie Theus walking with his hands behind his back like he's been arrested. Kevion at the line for Jackson State. He's a good free throw shooter. And when I say that, he missed. Goodness gracious.
It's something to it.
It's up to it, Coach. He's a 72% free throw shooter, too, Coach.
See, you can't be missing that. Come on.
We got Leon Seals coming to the mic, Coach. Gonna meet you here at halftime.
All right. Kevion Shoots, and he hits a second. Jackson State 32. Bethune 22.
Okay. Okay, Bethune-Cookman took a timeout. There's 55 seconds left in the game. The score is 32-22. Evans has 7 points. Kevion Hunt has 3. The player of the game right now is Cornelius. He is 4 of 5, 11 total points, 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. His free throws, of course, are 0-2 right now. So he needs to work on that. The main thing that I would say right now for the Tigers is rebounding offensively and getting those free throws under control. Zeke Cook has to be very careful, which they have him sitting right now, but he has 2 personal fouls.
Out of the timeout. Bethune-Cookman inbounds a basketball. Eddie out to Deshaun Dyson. 12 to shoot for Bethune. Hulsaway. Oh, a turnaround shot is good by Hulsaway, Coach.
Game is still kind of close.
He didn't score at all against Jackson State back in Daytona Beach.
But he's played 12 minutes, and he's played well today. He has 2 points and 2 rebounds, but he takes up so much room in the lane, it causes problem for the short guards that we got here at Jackson State.
1 second differential from the shot clock and the game clock. Kevion drives, misses the shot, tries to go back up with it. They call a jump ball. It stays with JSU with 3 seconds on the shot clock, 4 seconds on the game clock. So Kevion gets it in to Kenny. He doesn't have much time. You got to put it up at the buzzer. It's good. Doesn't count.
But it counted?
It took a lot of time. Did it count?
I think it was after the. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna count, Coach.
Oh, the
It was
officials
really
are coming
close.
over. They're coming over to the replay machine over here at the table, and the young man that's running the replay machine. And that's the issue right there.
Exactly.
Okay, they're spinning the wheel around, and they say it does not count.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, Coach, we're at the half.
They have it 34.
Jackson State leading Bethune-Cookman 32.
Are they gonna make it back 32?
Your thoughts on the first half, Coach?
Coach, I don't know if they could play any better. They shoot 54% from the field and 13 of 24. 5 of 10, 50% from the 3-point.
All right, y'all. Let's get this halftime report cracking. Look, I'm gonna try some new stuff. We're gonna implement some more interactive stuff soon. I'm on a learning curve for basketball. All right. So, Ken Evans. Okay, Ken. Usually Ken has brings to the table. Usually I wonder what his average. Let me look up his average. I want to say his average is somewhere close to 20 points, I would think. It's one of our dark horses. Oh, okay, no. Ken Evans averages. Oh, let me see. He might not have his average updated on here. I want to say he has to be averaging darn near 20 plus points. He's 79% from the free throw line. Wow. Okay. It looks like he averages almost 18 points a game. So, which is what I figured. Drop the line. Uh-oh. Mr. Ford coming through. Let's go, Mr. Ford. Y'all, this is going to be really good if Jackson State can continue to hold out that lead. Let's look at the SWAC standings, because for a minute there, I still say that they should have tryouts with only 7 scholarship players. That's a hard pool with only 7. You need some backups. But Mr. Coach Mo knows what he's doing. He's been coaching. I'm not a coach. I'm just looking at stuff. All right. So, it's interesting tonight, right? Because if you look at the men's basketball standings, Bethune-Cookman is above us. Hey, Mr. Ford, how you doing?
Hey, how you feeling?
Good. I feel much better if Jackson State can pull out this win.
Oh yeah, it seemed to be a good game. I wanted to congratulate you on the baseball coverage. I was watching the games from Houston, and I'm really glad you did that. I love baseball.
You know what? I when it comes to baseball, I know how to play baseball and the semantics. I just needed to learn more about the acronyms for the positions.
Oh yeah.
And then that Grambling game.
Right.
Oh my goodness. I was in shambles because that was probably one of the best baseball games I've ever watched.
Oh yeah. You know, when I was at Grambling, baseball was, second to football. It was Coach Wilbert Ellis, and we were getting players drafted into the major leagues when I was at Grambling. One guy was named Gary Eves. He was a pitcher. I'm trying to think. I want to say he went to the Braves. Another guy.
I'm hoping that they play up this Grambling versus Jackson State game, because it's supposed to be in Jackson. I want to say the first week of March.
Yeah.
They need to do it real big. I'm talking a DJ, have the band come through. They need to play it up really big, because this particular game that they had, I loved. So a couple of things that I liked about the Cactus Jack was the level of coverage and the access to the games. So they had the games streaming on Twitter. They had the games streaming on their website. I want to say they had it on the YouTube, but the people in the chat were like trolls, and they were saying like a whole bunch of racist stuff.
Okay.
So I said, okay, let me just do our own personal chat where we could just chat about it. But it was a really good game.
It was a good baseball game.
Yeah. Jackson probably has the best baseball coach. Isn't the guy named Coach Omar? What's his name?
Yeah, he's
Omar
been the
Johnson.
longest.
Yeah, he's the dean, isn't he the dean of the baseball coaches?
But do you see how you could elevate sports with the type of course, we all know that they were utilizing the video feed from, the Houston Astros, and that's why it was so amazing. But just everything in totality was amazing. I think is it Bush who was commentating the first couple of games? He's done some Jackson State football games. He did a really good job commentating.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I did.
The last one that was commentating, I've never actually heard them before.
Okay.
The
I think they was on a major league.
Okay, well they were interested, and they were interested in coming to the Jackson State versus Grambling game at Jackson State. That's how fire it was. I didn't get a chance to watch, but I was checking in on the Alcorn versus Prairie View game.
Right.
Did you get a chance to watch that?
Alcorn. No,
it was kind of later.
No,
it was
I didn't see that one. No, I didn't.
That one went down to the wire too.
This Doc, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Doc?
I'm good. What do you think about the combine, HBCU combine?
Now I watched some of that. I saw my man, that defensive back y'all had at Grambling. I saw him run the 40. I'm not at Grambling, Jackson. John Huggins. I saw John Huggins run the 40.
Both of
and I saw the kid from the running back from Alcorn. What's his name?
Javion Howard.
Yeah, I watched them run I watched Javion do some other stuff, but I saw him run the fort. I thought it was great. They went New Orleans, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I loved it. But let me
I
say
had
this. Let
some
me say before I
people.
forget. I heard y'all's conversation about the game in Memphis. Let me just say this. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about Deion Sanders because Ed Reed and Deion Sanders. If I'll never hear their name again, I'm good. But let me just say this. Personally, I do want um, Jackson State to go back to that Southern Heritage Classic. Because to me, that's one of the top 5 black college games it is. Okay, the other thing I agree with Doc, I think that contract needs to be rewritten. If Jackson State got to play $800,000, then when they go back to the table, they can't go there for less than $800,000. Okay, if they're not gonna give them $800,000, then they can't come back to the Southern Heritage. But personally, because here in Atlanta, we have a lot of people here who go to that game every year. I know a number of them that go to that Jackson, Tennessee State game in Memphis. They go every year. And so I'm gonna say this. The whole thing with Deion Sanders, we just learn from that. But I don't want to talk about him. But I would like
I'm glad that
for
he exposed
Jackson
it.
and
Mr. Ford.
listen, I would like for Jackson and Tennessee State to get back together in Memphis.
The money has to be right, and I think
Right, that's what I'm saying. They got to rework that contract. If they're gonna, if Jackson has to play 800,000, then they can't go to Memphis for less than 800,000.
That's not including our band is not included. Now that they've
Yeah,
performed in the Super Bowl, the prices went up. That's what happens with performers. They perform for free. That's what Usher did. He performed for free. He had a budget, but he performed for free. He didn't get paid to perform at the Super Bowl. So
right,
basically your expenses are paid, but you don't get paid. And when you do those type of performances, the price goes up. So what that means is, and that's not to be like high and mighty, but it means pay us what we're worth. And that's
right,
not even just the Southern, that goes for, and when I say pay what we're worth, we mean classics. We mean when you, in the instance that Jackson State does have to play a money game
right,
and you want us to bring our band, you're going to have to pay us. That doesn't
right,
include like rivalry matchups or in conference matchups. But when it comes to a classic where you're taking us from our home and it's not a home and home, y'all are going to have to pay.
right,
The only thing that I see is that Tennessee State, instead of acknowledging that you guys are also in a bad deal,
What was
that is all they're bringing up is that we had to pay that $800,000, Mr. Ford. And I don't like the fact that they're okay with accepting pennies from this HBCU classic, but then they get hype about playing Notre Dame for $1 million when you could play 2 to 3 HBCUs and make the same amount of money that you would make at Notre Dame. It's going to be more competitive. You're not going to get dogged walk, and you're going to have fans come out.
yeah,
I loved it. I loved going to the Memphis game. Me and my friend Candace, I'll never forget it. I used to get like $300 a month every time around the same time. Me and my friend, we literally the morning that the Southern Heritage Classic was, we went to the roundabout because our friends decided not to go. We went to the roundabout and there was a shuttle there. Like they had the bus. So we paid, I want to say like $80, including our ticket. Got on that bus. It was a 1-day trip, a turnaround trip. And that trip to Memphis is nothing for people that are in Jackson State and the northern Mississippi area. Like you said, Atlanta. Then you got
yeah,
folks from Nashville. So for us, we bring roughly 35,000 fans by ourselves.
right.
and,
Oh
and
yeah,
that just don't even include the people that's in Memphis that's alum, that's fans of Jackson State. But I'm gonna
Right.
tell you
We're
like
gonna
this.
bring about 35 strong by ourselves. So I think for us, what us leaving the Southern Heritage did, even though we had to pay 800,000, which was 400,000 for each year, what that did was number one, even once our coach exited, Jackson State's brand of football is still elevated. We were 7-4 last year. Coach TC has brought in 2 number 1 recruiting classes in HBCU. We're still getting ESPN, ABC. We're still on TV. So for us, our brand is still up to par. So we have the bargaining chips. All of the chips are in our hand right now.
I be like Sam Washington. What Sam Washington always say? Run me my money.
Bring me my money.
Bring me my money.
Because Mr. Ford, they said we was taking home less than 200,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like Doc said, the contract got to be
Poverty wages.
Yeah, the contract has to be rewritten. It's definite. But I would just like for Jackson to go back to that Southern Heritage Classic.
Okay, so what about Tennessee State? Are they going to get to rework their contract, or are they just going to?
See, here's the thing about Tennessee State. Tennessee State don't have no fans no more.
Oh.
What killed them was they went into that OVC, and that was a divorce between them and their fans. They fans don't want to see them people in the OVC. They've been saying that for the last 35 years. I mean, how dumb can you be? Tennessee State don't even. When the last time Tennessee State played Florida A&M? When I was in college, that was one of the biggest games in HBCU football.
When was the last time?
It had to be Atlanta. No, they did go to Nashville. I can't remember what year it was. I remember Rod Reed. Rod Reed did. He played. I know he played them down in Tallahassee. I don't know the year though. I'd have to look it up.
I'm gonna look it up. You think that it says 2017 was the last time that they played? Ooh, and the Rattlers lost too.
Yeah, but that don't make no sense.
24-13.
That's a natural rivalry that goes back as far as the 40s. And then Tennessee State's not playing Florida A&M. That's dumb. That means they're slow learners.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you could have a couple of those matchups. Jackson State, Florida A&M. Let's get a TSU, and what about TSU and Southern?
Oh yeah, that's
and then the thing that they need to work on, which when someone was going back and forth with me today, they were saying that Fred was giving back to the community. So I think what happened is Fred took some bad deals. And when I say bad deals, I mean from FedEx, from the city of Memphis, from that stadium. That stadium should be darn near free. You need to be doing your negotiations during Black History Month.
Yeah.
All HBCUs, anytime you're doing contracts with whether it's Essence, BET, CNN, any of the, please do your schedule in February during Black History Month. That way you have some negotiating power to say, look, we're going to need this, and that. And then you guys just put that underneath what you guys did for Black History Month. Just put that in the memo, the press release that FedEx is donating $1 million to HBCUs, and you make sure that you get some of that into the contract when you're drawing it up. Because obviously he took some bad deals if he's saying that he doesn't have any money or he's not making that much money. That means you took some bad deals from the Southern Heritage Classic when you were negotiating stuff. Well, ain't no way that stadium shouldn't be free. All that money you bringing in.
Well, the stadium is actually owned by the University of Memphis. That's the reason why you got to put. That's the reason why that money.
Well, move it to a different stadium then.
They don't have another stadium in Memphis like that.
Well, then move it out of Memphis then, or make the city pay for it.
Or let we just go back.
Yeah, they got to negotiate. You got to negotiate. Like we go home and home. They got to rewrite that contract. They got to rewrite the contract.
If we do home and home, shoot, I mean,
choose another weekend. They said choose another weekend. Because I don't feel like we should be paying, especially when I say we, I mean HBCUs shouldn't have to take pennies on the dollar and Memphis is making money off of you. No, make the city pay for it, because the city is, I think the Classic's bringing in 10, 15, $20 million.
Yeah.
You make the city pay for the the stadium. You make the city pay for the security. You make the city pay for all that. Just like they have Visit Jackson, they have a Visit Memphis. And you guys need to pay for these things. And I think the second half is getting ready to start. Mr. Ford, you got anything else you want to say before you get off?
Listen, when are you coming back on? I mean, when y'all gonna do that talk thing? Will y'all be on tomorrow night?
Oh, yeah. Tuesday, I wanted to talk about, well, we already kind of talked about it, but I do want to do a recap of the combine, and I do want to talk about the, I want to talk a little bit
Southern
more
Heritage
in depth
Classic.
on not just the Southern Heritage Classic, because the bombshell dropped allegedly the true expenses of the Orange Blossom Classic, that FAMU only took home $91,000 in the clear after all expenses were paid.
Okay,
Allegedly.
so what did we take home then? That's the question.
Well, we took home allegedly $200,000. Oh, okay.
Well,
You're saying allegedly from there. What did we take? That'll be interesting.
Okay, but that's tomorrow night.
Yep.
Okay, well I'll tune in.
All right.
Okay.
And he cuts Jackson State's lead to 32-27.
And one
here in the second half. Second half brought to you by Dynastics, serving you in the world since 1988. JSU in the front court.
Has anybody ever noticed that Jackson State loses their lead in the second half? Is it just me or I'm tripping for the men's team? Women pulls away, the men's get closer.
On Jackson State. Oh, actually, it's called on Bethune. That's Reggie Ward Jr. out of Chicago, Illinois. He scored 21 against FAMU.
Shot. And Evans Jr. jump shot from the right corner, coach.
Former NBA star Reggie Theus leading Bethune, former NBA star and champion Mo Williams leading Jackson State. Maybe they should have just let those two play one-on-one, coach.
And see who wins.
Reggie Ward scores underneath. Back and forth we go. Jackson State 34, Bethune 29. Almost stolen.
Lord have mercy.
Over here now. Come this way.
Bethune Cookman's closing it out, y'all. They closing that lead.
So Kevion Hunt.
We do not have a blocker.
Ken Evans Jr. will trigger them all in too. Kevion out of Trayon, handing it to Cornelius for three. It in and out, no good. Jordan O'Neal with the rebound, gives it to Trayon, puts up the floater. It's in and out.
Wow. There's absolutely nothing Trayon could do to make that ball go in, Cody. It just went in and came out.
Dyson throws it over to Hetty. Hetty gives it back to Dyson. 14 to shoot. Dyson being played by Cornelius. Now Hetty for three. That's way short.
Air ball.
Jackson
Air ball.
Can't finish.
Wow.
What is wrong?
Loose on the floor, picked up by Bethune. Dyson has it. Dyson lobs and a little bit too deep. Bethune in the lane by.
We need to slow down.
Scores.
I don't know why we're going so fast. We need to slow it down.
Coming. They won't stop, Coach.
No, they are long and athletic, Coach, and they run the court well. And I'm telling you, when the ball goes up, they going after.
Jackson State's lead
cut
is
that
34-31.
lead to 3.
2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Zion Harmon picks up that foul as Jackson State will inbound.
At least we're getting these fouls. Maybe we'll get to.
Underneath. It did not go down. Wow.
Oh, no.
Bethune with a chance to tie it or pull to within one. It was a three to tie it, and they do.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's number 11, Deshaun Dyson, 6'1", senior out of Chicago, Illinois. He walked into a long three-point shot and drains.
It's our first tie of the night. Bethune still looking for his first lead. Cornelius will almost throw it away, and he does. Zeke Cook coming into the game now for JSU.
All right, Zeke.
Bethune will try to go for his first lead of the night on this possession.
That was Bethune's second three-pointer of the night. They 2 of 14% from three-point land, Coach.
We need defense. That's what we need.
I'd like to thank Meredith Harrison, our operator, our board operator, back at the station, making sure we're on and off. 5 seconds. Your mic is hot. Here's a three-pointer for Bethune. That's no good. Rebounded by Kevion Hunt. Jackson State operating from right to left. Ken Evans for three. It's good.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
Hey, great.
Leading 37-34.
Yeah, because we needed that.
Here's Zion Harmon working against Kevion. Turnaround shot off the mark. Rebounded by Jordan O'Neal.
Let's
number
go,
1 shot
Jordan.
blocker in the league.
Let's go, blocker.
8th in the league in rebounding.
That's his 5th rebound of the night.
Kevion with a series of moves goes up with it. Shot was blocked. Jackson State wants a goaltend, and it is.
It is, Coach. What is the mailman doing?
Well, I know one thing. The mailman better clean up all this stuff that he didn't clean up Saturday night. He got this can and these potato chips and these bags here, garbage can right there. He just got up and walked out and went home. Now, I'm not his maid.
You're not his maid.
I'm not Miss Jefferson.
Do we need to call security?
No, we don't need to call no security.
39-34, y'all.
We got
Bethune-Cookman keeping it close.
We got time. We'll be back. Jackson.
All right, let's look at these stats. 39-34. We got some folks in foul trouble over on Bethune-Cookman's side. We have Ward Jr., and he's currently in. He has 4 personal fouls. I don't know. If it's me, I'm going to try to get Ward to foul out. I'm going to go straight for number 15 to get him fouled out because both teams have a short roster tonight. So that's just me. I'm going to try to get him fouled out. I've never, let's see. Does anybody know anything about Bell? Let me go to his roster. I was told that on the other night against FAMU, they only had 7 scholarship players. And tonight we do have Zeke Cook back. So we have Keon Johnson, Zeke Cook, Kev Evans Jr., Colty Young, Kevion Hunt, Keontae Cornelius, who's definitely stepped it up a lot, Tamarian Grigsby, Jordan O'Neal. We need Jordan O'Neal to stay out of foul trouble.
That's the line, Jordan Bond. You think he's some big deal, don't he, Coach?
He does, Coach. He does. Good guy.
Kevion with the N1 opportunity.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Jackson State 40, Bethune 34.
Kevion's 5th point of the afternoon. He's having a great game.
Well, he is certainly coming into his own, Coach.
He is. Correction, his 6th point, Coach. And 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
Dyson tries to slice his way in, puts it up, and a nice move and a good shot by Dyson.
Wow, that really was, Coach.
Lead
Son
down to
Dyson.
4. Yeah, lead down to 4. Well, you look over at that Jackson State bench, see all those injured players. Ken Evans Jr. goes underneath after getting that pass. He was fouled, and he'll go to the line. Again, Mo Williams wearing his black hoodie that says 2 dogs, 1 bone. You got a few JSU fans. I said 2 dogs, 1 bone. I'm looking right at it. I said 2 dogs, 1 bone. I'm looking right
Look
at
at those
shirt,
free
bro.
throw percentages. Jackson State is
But,
36%.
some JSU fans a little upset over it, but you can't please
Bethune-Cookman's
everybody all the time.
86%.
If he had 2 tigers, 1
That's
bone, they'd
absolutely
still be mad.
ridiculous.
A tiger don't eat no bone. Somebody will be mad about something. All right. Jackson State with a 41-36 lead over Bethune. James Henderson Jr. out high with the basketball, hands it to Dyson. Dyson thought about a 3, gives it over to Hetty. That shot for 3 is good. Boy, it's a defender all in his face.
That's Hetty's 10th point of the afternoon with 3 rebounds.
Lord.
He's a good player, Coach. Long and athletic and can shoot the outside jump.
Lead down to 2. Ken Evans along the left wing, working against Dyson. Evans gives it to Kevion. 12 to shoot for JSU. Kevion takes his dribble way out high. Now behind the back. Kevion, boy, he can dribble that basketball. Nice feed inside to Cook. He hits the floor. Kevion does. Ball went out of bounds. It will be JSU's ball when they inbound it with 3 seconds to shoot.
He's tough, Coach. He walks off gingerly, Coach.
Yeah, he kind of fell on his backside, Coach. You gonna turn the table over here, Bishop? You gonna flip it till you can't lean on this stuff, man. So they get it in quickly to Cornelius with the shot from the outside, no good. Bethune gets the rebound. Nice job by Kevion to poke that ball away from Hetty, who was on his way to lay it up.
Yeah, that's good hustle by Kevion Hunt, getting back on the defensive end, Coach, stopping that layup.
Hetty scored 20 points against Jackson State down in Daytona Beach.
Wow. They didn't make a mistake when they selected him preseason first team all swag.
14:24 to go. Hetty will get the ball in to Dyson. Dyson working against Cornelius. Dyson on the right wing. Little swag logo. 18 to shoot. They go inside, and that basket is good. We're tied again, Coach.
Yeah, I tell you, Coach, the stats showed us that they were identical teams, Coach. Somebody was going to have to make a play.
We said this game had overtime written all over it. Hopefully not. That shot is blocked. Jackson State shot is blocked. Here's Dyson for 3, and it's short. Bethune trying to secure the rebound. Jackson State had it. Cook put it right back into the hands of Hetty. He missed that shot, and here comes JSU.
Point blank range, Coach.
He was right there at it. 13:33 to play. Jackson State and Bethune tied at 41.
Lord.
Here's Ken Evans. Bounce passes to Trayon underneath. Trayon lost the basketball, got it back, went back up with it, had it blocked, went out of bounds, and it stays with JSU with 3 seconds to shoot.
Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me.
It's hard to score in the paint against these long leads.
You need to keep bringing it up there so you can make them foul out.
I see. So JSU has to be very quick with this when they inbound the basketball. Ken Evans gets it in to Jordan O'Neal. 1 to shoot. He puts it up in a shot clock violation. Good defense by Bethune. as James Henderson knocked that ball out of the hands of O'Neal.
I'm going to just tell y'all right now. Public service announcement.
I'm really impressed
If
by
we
this
lose tonight,
team
don't
without
ask me
alluding
to
to the
put them on
fact
my
that
games.
Coach, they only have
They
3
got my
seniors on this team.
heart
The rest of them are sophomores and juniors.
Derek Carter Hollinger, he played by Zeke. Now to Hetty, working against Ken Evans Jr. Hetty shoots, no good. And the rebound goes to Jackson State.
Let's go, Jackson State!
A chance to retake the lead. Zeke underneath off the glass, no good. Bethune with the rebound. Wow. Zion with it. He's dangerous. Goes up with it. It was blocked by O'Neal, but a foul is called on the JSU Tigers.
Zion is always in control, Coach. He takes his own time. He maneuvers through traffic, and he can create his own shot. I'm telling you, Coach, he's a great player.
Second team foul. Well, what did they find him, Coach? Temple Hills, Maryland.
By way of Western Kentucky.
Averages 15 points a game, 9th in the league. He's a
Chase
91%
Adams is out for the
shooter, so
season.
he gonna make it.
Chase Adams is out for the
He gives
season.
Bethune the lead at 42-41.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Please go ahead and hit the like button. And if you have not,
Bethune
subscribe.
with the lead.
Oh my God, Lord. I almost fainted on here.
That's 7 points for Harmon on Zion Harmon on the lead.
I almost fainted.
Jackson
y'all.
State trying to answer. Jordan O'Neal from the left baseline, no good. Rebound to Bethune. Damani McIntyre from Indianapolis, Indiana. Now to Zion. Over to Hetty along the right baseline. Back out to Zion. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 20. Hetty for 3 from the right side. It's no good. Tipped around. Controlled by Bethune. They got it right back. Out to Henderson. Now to Zion. Zion working against Zeke Cook. Zeke poked it away. Here comes Jackson State. JSU in transition. Ken Evans Jr. going all the way up, and they call a jump ball, and the possession arrow keeps it with JSU.
Wow. Fans don't like that call.
We have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 60-second break. It's Jackson.
Y'all, let me.
I've had some weary days and some sleepless nights. But when I look around, and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. I follow the clouds hang low. I can hardly see the road. I ask the question, Lord. Lord, why so much pain? But He knows what's best for me. Although my weary eyes, they can't see. So I'll just say, thank you, Lord. I won't complain.
JSU has led by as many as 10 in this game. JSU inbounds the basketball. Kevion Hunt has it for the Tigers.
Come on, Hunt.
Hunt to Ken Evans Jr. Ken almost lost it. Goes inside to Jordan O'Neal. He went up with it and was fouled. Jordan will go to the line for Jackson State, trying to tie this game up.
Let's go.
Up next for
Tie it
JSU.
up. Tie it up.
Travel to Alcorn State tomorrow. The Jackson State baseball team will host Tougaloo College on a doubleheader. Jackson State coming off of the Cactus Jack tournament.
2-1.
Over
That was a good game.
Alcorn State and Grambling.
That was a good game.
O'Neal hits the first, closing the lead down to 1.
Yep.
43-42. O'Neal ties it up.
Look
Again,
at that.
this time at 43. O'Neal did not play the last time these two teams played.
We need him. We need them all. Everybody.
Gave Bethune a distinct advantage. Wildcats almost threw it away, but Hetty keeps it alive. Hetty in the lane shoots over O'Neal off the glass, and it is good.
45-43, y'all. 45-43. Baby,
Wow. This Eddie guy.
I'm about to just go lay down.
45. JSU
I'll leave the
43.
phone
Kevion
running.
Hunt to Ken Evans.
Y'all
Ken
have a good night.
drives, draws the foul, and Jackson State is really good at doing that.
Well, at least we're going to get some folks in foul trouble. That'll be his third. So we got
Chase
McIntyre,
Adams.
Henderson with 3
Injured.
fouls.
We don't
Ward
know
has
whether he'll
4
come back
fouls.
for the SWAC tournament or not, or even before that. Injury to his left foot.
I'm not playing. I'm not going to have my head
Ken
hurting.
Evans at the line for Jackson State. He'll be shooting 2. Ken Evans, a 79% free throw shooter. Second in the SWAC in scoring, averaging 18 points a game. Out of Forest Hill High School.
He's got
Ken's
13
first
right
free
now.
throw is good. That cuts Bethune's lead down to 1. Kind of a subdued crowd here for the men's game. They were cutting up with the women. They were cutting. Ken hits them both. And we're tied again, Coach, at 45 this time. Wow.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
We
Y'all like
this
my new
game had
graphic?
Overtime all under it. And that basket underneath is good. By
Damn, where's the defense at? As soon as we tie the game.
Bethune back out in front, 47-45.
Y'all not getting ready to get me worked up. I got hyped when y'all tied the game. We need some
Overhead
defense.
Reverse layup.
Ken Evans at the line. Now out to Zeke Cook, 14 to shoot. Zeke coming off of a concussion. Down low to Jordan O'Neal. O'Neal lost the basketball out of bounds, and it will go back to Bethune with the Cats leading 47-45. That's been their largest lead tonight. They've not led by more than 2 tonight. Bethune out of Daytona Beach, Florida. Trayon Johnson coming back in the ball game for Jackson State as Zeke Cook comes out. JSU riding a 3-game winning streak. Bethune coming into this game after Saturday night's loss to the Alcorn Braves. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will go back to Jackson State.
There we go.
Reggie is all in the face of Seneca Willoughby. See, that's why I didn't play sports golf. Ain't no coach gonna talk to me like that. See that right now.
That's what you tell him, Coach.
Well, if he holler at me like that, I'll say, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go over there to Omar Johnson and say, Coach, let me use this bat. I'll bring it right back. Here you go, Coach.
Not the baseball bat. Thank God for Bethune-Cookman
Coach,
turnovers.
I can't, no.
You couldn't do that, Coach.
No, I couldn't do it, Coach. Reggie Theus just hollering at that guy. I hadn't seen Mo really holler at any of his players.
He hadn't.
He just talks to him and reason with him. Here's Ken Evans Jr. down low to Trayon Johnson. Trayon couldn't hold on to it, and he goes back to Bethune.
Oh, my God. Stop turning the ball over.
Zion Harmon at the SWAC logo. The right side of the front court. Gets around Trayon. Goes baseline. Puts up the floater, and it's good.
What a shot by Zion Harden.
Well, I don't know of any Harmon on our team, so that means that
he's a good player.
Bethune 49, Jackson State 45.
God,
Kevion
please help
Hunt
me.
on the drive, spins in the lane, falls down, and a foul called on Bethune's Reggie. I'm sorry, that's Damani McIntyre. What do they call it on Harmon? Wow. That's 2 on Harmon. Elijah Holsaway in the game for Bethune, the 7-footer from Orlando, Florida. 260 pounds, big old Holsaway.
He's a big boy, coach. He take up a lot of room in that paint.
At the line, shooting 1 and 1. So Kevion at the line for Jackson State, trying to pull the Tigers to within 2. They trail by 4 right now, 49-45.
Listen, my chest can't be tight. In the words of Dr. Lori,
1 and 1 is good.
My chest can't be tight.
Bethune's lead is 49-46.
Kevion's 4-5 from the free throw line so far with 7 points.
Kevion wearing number 5, shoots and misses. But Jackson State gets it back.
Let's go, Jackson State.
Wrestled it down. Turnaround shot is no good, but Jordan draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for JSU.
All right.
Wow, great rebound by Jordan O'Neal, being active, not giving up on the loose ball. And he retrieves it and goes back up and gets
That's
fouled.
good for that offensive rebound. We need those. We also need our free throws.
These are your Miss Kelly's furniture free throws.
I am.
By Jordan O'Neal.
Yes, let's go.
And the first is good.
Good stroke on that basketball, Mr. O'Neal. We need you to do that same thing on this one.
Tigers cut it to 2. O'Neal's second Miss Kelly's free throw is good. Jackson State 49, Bethune 48. He really ain't supposed to be saying that on the PA. All right, and a foul on O'Neal.
Oh my God, O'Neal, you cannot be fouled. Now here he go.
Inbound the basketball under 9 minutes to go.
Dennis, where you going?
A 1-point lead.
Where are you going? Where you going, Mr. Hardy? Where you think you going? You can't leave me over here.
Zion trying to go inside. It's knocked away, but kept alive by Bethune off the glass, and it's good. Wow. That's going on everything.
Man, that's Deshaun Dyson, 6'1" senior out of Chicago, Illinois. That's his 14th point of the evening.
Tigers trail by 3. 51-48. Kevion bounce passes to Trayon underneath. Trayon trying to go up with it, and it is good.
Woo!
Bethune's lead is down to 1 at 51-50. 8 minutes to play.
Clammy or have me stressed.
And it's good.
What in the world?
That Eddie is a player, coach.
Hey, why you do that? You see me on the air? I'm on the air. And you gonna do that? I'm on the air.
By Kevion Hunt, he gets 5.
I'm on the air. That was very distracting. That was very distracting.
He'll go to the line and shoot 2. As the Tigers trails Bethune.
All right, there's a timeout. Look. Mr. Hardy, you can't go nowhere. If I have to stay on this live, you need to be here too. I'm gonna need you to comment every 2 minutes just to make sure you still in here. If I have to be on this live, then you got to be on here too, stressed. Okay? Tension all in my back. Lord, why so much pain? Lord. Oh. He knows what's best for me. And what's best for me is not streaming this game. He knows that it's best for me to only stream the women's game. The women's game had already given me a headache earlier because they were tussling to the fourth quarter. That was the closest game ever. Let's go ahead and look at these stats. Can we look at the foul trouble? Let me look at these stats real quick because I thought I saw. Okay, Ward has 4, but he's on the bench. Henderson has 3. McIntyre has 3. So the whole bench is in foul trouble. And we got Carter Hollinger has 3. Somebody get Heedy out of there. He's over there cooking. 15 points. And Dyson doesn't have any personal fouls. But Heedy, you need to try to push. Zeke need to try to score on Heedy and draw a foul. Get Carter Hollinger in foul trouble.
Bethune-Cookman is shooting 46%, 21 of 46. Jackson State Tigers are shooting 44%, 16 of 36. And from the three-point line,
I want to be able to play the Hale Wildcats, but I want to play it and they lose.
At 46.
Not win.
Wow. Kevion Hunt at the line, out of the timeout. JSU trailing 54-50.
God
Shoots,
is
and it
able.
is good. I mean, this lady just hits me in the head 3 times.
I don't understand.
And when I walk in her area yesterday, she raises all kind of sand about the ropes that she got down. Man, come on now.
I know, Coach. I know.
Kevion hits them both. And the lead now. Let me concentrate on what I'm doing now, Coach.
We got you. We got you.
54-52.
Kevion has 8 points. He's 4 or 6 for the free throw line tonight.
Hale
Zion
Wildcats
Harmon
is in the
dangerous.
building,
Step
boy.
back shoots.
I
It's no good. Wow, finally he missed, Coach.
Yes,
Oh, he's
yes.
dangerous, Coach, with the basketball.
They've been feeding Heedy all night.
Jackson State trailing by 2.
We
Under
need
8
an
to
and
play.
one. We need a foul.
Ken
No,
Evans
yeah, we need-
Jr. with the basketball.
He's got.
Zeke Cook shoots it short.
Come on, Zeke.
Rebounded by Harmon.
So why didn't they stop the fast break, Coach?
Absolutely.
We got a man on the,
You got a
on the
man
floor.
on the floor. Bad pass by Zion. It went out of bounds, and it will be Jackson State's basketball. That was a bad pass. He tried to force that in.
Zeke Cook only got 1 point tonight, y'all. Zeke Cook only has 1 point. This is
7:08
absolutely
to play.
ridiculous. 1
Jackson
point.
State
Zeke
down to 54-52.
It make your blood pressure go up for real.
I mean, don't you got blood pressure problems? You sure you should supposed to be on
Here's
this?
Ken Evans Jr.
I'm all right.
basketball
Blood pressure problem.
to Kevion. Cornelius, who's been quiet
I
since
take my medicine every day.
get on fire in the first half.
We need
Now
you
know
to
that
turn
Jordan
back
O'Neal
on.
working against Holsaway. This is a mismatch. Jordan O'Neal turnaround shot is good over Holsaway. Wow.
Has to have spring.
You're gonna have to let me
Tie
borrow that graphic.
Tied at 54.
Hey,
Tie game, y'all.
Under
you're gonna have to
7
let me
minutes
borrow
to go.
that graphic.
Didn't think it would be this close tonight against Bethune. Well, actually, we did.
Well, Coach, you called it. You said it looked like an overtime game.
Sure did. Dyson working against Cornelius. Dyson down low to Holsaway and a shot clock violation.
Woo! Give us the ball.
Tiger men basketball team. Great team defense to shut that down. Now we need to get a basket on this possession on the offensive end.
Holsaway comes out of the game. We tease him, Coach, but he's a good player.
He is, Coach. He really is.
Jackson State with a chance to reclaim the lead. Ken Evans to Jordan O'Neal trying to go with the storm.
Let's go!
All right, man.
was cheering at the Jackson State fans, and the official thought he was saying something derogatory, and he called a tech on him.
Oh, my goodness.
The ref thought he was talking to him. But we've told O'Neal,
We did.
just settle down. You hurt the team when you do stuff.
Oh my God,
You just made a
O'Neal got
tremendous play.
4 fouls from
And
that.
that's going to be negated by free throws.
And this guy's
He
going
got a tech.
To meet 90%, coach.
What?
He got a tech on that.
at the line.
They said that he
Because
was
JSU's
a
laid
little
down
bit
to
too
one,
excited.
And we're tied again. He don't miss.
You know, he's a good. I'm just telling you, he's a good athlete. He's a good player.
They are 91% from the free throw line.
He never speeds
Jackson
up,
State has
and he can
double
see
the
floor well.
opportunities
He's a good
as
basketball
Bethune
player
at the
for
free
good
throw
football.
line and only shooting 64%.
They can't go back and look at it. I mean, he wasn't talking to.
He was talking to them. He was cheering to the fans courtside here.
They call a tech on O'Neal.
That
They're
is
tied at
devastating.
56. Bethune now with the basketball after those technical free throws. Under 6 minutes to go. Dyson has it to Zion. 14 to shoot. Zion goes left baseline, goes up with the floater. It's good. And an offensive foul. Oh, this may be a makeup call.
Coach, that's just
Charge.
wrong.
Charge.
That's whatever kind of makeup call.
Charge.
you wanna call.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Get that charge
I can't blame
call.
Coach Theus on this
Diaz
one,
is
Coach.
hot.
So, I don't care.
Diaz is
We need
mad,
that.
though.
We needed that. He is about to get a technical. Calm down,
Diaz can't
Theus.
believe it.
Calm down, Theus.
Yeah, I can't blame him on that one, Coach. That wasn't a good call.
So,
Take it.
we
but
need
it
it.
wasn't a good call.
That technical
Keon
wasn't a
Hunt
good
has it
call
for
either.
Jackson State. We're
So-
tied at 56. Coming up on 5 minutes to play. Ken Evans Jr. out to Jordan O'Neal. Puts it
Oh.
up and puts it in.
Woo!
Jackson State 58. Bethune 56.
Defense!
Coach,
Defense!
call this one from the beginning.
Defense!
And it has all the makings of overtime. Wow. So similar in stats. 10 to
Don't
shoot.
go to overtime.
Here's a three-pointer by Hetty, way off the mark. Jackson State with the rebound.
Woo! Keeping
I
it.
think Cornelius comes
Let's
up with
go.
the ball.
Cornelius. Yeah.
Keon Hunt has it for Jackson State. Out high with the basketball. We are coming up on 4 minutes to go here in the second half. Kevion drives, draws the foul, and we'll go to the line with 4:13 left.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Hey, Tamala.
Call by
Huh?
Coach Mo Williams.
Jerome said Texas Southern just beat Southern.
He gets past
That's
Harvard
a big
and gets
game.
fouled in the
That was a
lane.
big game.
Great from the free throw line tonight.
Southern was ranked number 1. That's a huge
Shooting
game.
two, trying to extend JSU's lead. Tigers up by 2 now. He's trying to make it a 2-possession game with 4:13 to go. Kevion shoots and it's good.
He drains it, Coach. Great job by Hunt. That's 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight for Kevion Hunt. For
Exactly. Make those
This
free
was like a
throws.
familiar scene here, Coach. A few games ago, we
Gotta
saw
make
Hunt
the free
go
throws.
to the line and make free throws in clutch situations like this.
Hunt holds the ball to his side, spins it, dribbles, spins again, dribbles. Thought you had 10 seconds to do this.
He
He
did
missed
so.
it. He missed it. Jackson State by 3, 59-56. 4:06 to go. Here in the
Defense!
second half.
Defense!
ASU is led by as many as 2.
Defense! Defense!
Led by as many as 4.
Defense!
Here's Hetty to Dyson. Dyson behind the back. Dyson slices his way, puts it up. No good. Rebound, Zeke Cook.
Woo!
Zeke
Let's
Cook
go,
was
Zeke!
Right on time for us, Coach. Great rebound by Cook.
The second leading rebounder in the SWAC.
Wow.
Cornelius. Down to Ken Evans along the
We
right.
need this win,
Baseline.
y'all. We need this win.
Who that fell down? That's Colty. And a foul called on Bethune with 3:26 to go.
Who is that they called it on? They should be in foul trouble by now. How many players do they have?
Men's team showing some grit, coach.
Wow. Another timeout on the floor.
Y'all, this is so Jackson State is in the bonus. We're in the bonus now. So that's good. So that means we're gonna be able to extend our lead with these fouls. Hunt is stepping up tonight. Cornelius is stepping up tonight. Zeke Cook, Lord knows he only has 1 point on the whole entire game. But he's been defensively there, you know? And I think that with this game being so tight and it's so close, and with Heedy and Dyson shooting pretty well through the three-pointers, I think this is going to come down to free throws. Right now, at the free throw line, Jackson State has to do a better job at the free throw line. Bethune-Cookman has only shot 10 for 11, which is 91%. Jackson State had 24 opportunities to make 24 opportunities and only made 15 of them. We need for Jackson State to be 24 of 24. Those free throw shots, paramount. O'Neal, unfortunately, has 4 personal fouls, one of them being a tech. He has 7 rebounds on the game, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 of 9 for field goal. He is big. Big. O'Neal is huge for this game. He has 16. He's actually the leading scorer of the game at this point. Losing O'Neal would be devastating these last 3 minutes. We're just going to need Cornelius and Hunt, Evans, and Cook and Colty. Y'all gotta come to the floor.
No problem with that hand, coach. So I just believe that God did it and God gets all the glory. She had a double-double tonight. Great game.
Wow. That is fantastic. She showed no signs of discomfort in her hand.
Not somebody betting on Jackson State. What's the line? You must have bet money line because you damn sure ain't bet them for the spread.
Wow. Great stroke on the free throw line by Ken Evans Jr.
Jackson State 60, Bethune 56. That makes it a 2-possession game with 3:26 to go. Ken hits them both.
There we go.
Jackson State 61, Bethune 56.
Ken Evans has 17
I like that. She loves ball.
At this time of the game, coach.
Bethune in the front court, 2 our right. Dyson with it for the Wildcats. Shot clock at 16. Dyson still with the basketball, pulls up, shoots, and it's off the back iron, no good. But Bethune with the offensive rebound. And they'll get it out because it's dangerous.
McIntyre and Ward have 4
Zion
fouls.
Harmon. Foul is going to be called on Keontae Cornelius with 2:58 to go. You don't want to foul this guy, man.
You don't, coach. You might want to just give him a layup to see if he'll miss it. Because he don't miss free throws.
No, he don't miss free throws at all. But he won't shoot free throws, coach.
Oh, wow. They called it on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we only have 5.
We're not in the bonus. Uh-huh.
Good job.
We got an extra foul to give. We got an extra
he
foul.
loses the basketball into the hands of Hunt. Kevion Hunt has it for Jackson State in the front court. Under 3 minutes to play. Jordan O'Neal not on the floor for JSU.
Yeah, not with those 4 fouls.
You got Evans Jr., Cook, Cornelius, Colty,
Hunt.
and Hunt. 4 to shoot, down to 3. Cornelius had it blocked. Oh, my goodness, coach.
Wow, coach. I'm telling you, coach, this team is so evenly matched. It's going to come down, like you said, to the last few seconds of the game.
We're coming up on 2 minutes to play. Jackson State 61, Bethune 56. Fans urging on the defense. Now they're coming to life. 10 to shoot for Bethune. Zion has it for the Wildcats. Zion penetrates, goes up with it, missed the shot, but was fouled on the play with 1:55 left.
He got whatever that thing is that Kashana Luckett has, Coach. He knows how to maneuver his body to draw a foul from the opposing team. And, Coach, he's automatic from the free throw line.
I don't think he's missed tonight.
No, he's 5 of 5 at this point of the game.
Harmon,
Nice.
stop fouling him. You got 3 personal fouls. Make Harmon foul somebody.
23 points against Jackson State.
Harmon has 3 personal fouls.
And then he's hit these free throws with the shot clock, with the clock not running.
Exactly, Coach.
Good night. Jackson State's lead is
He's
61-57.
6 from the free throw line.
61-58.
7 of 7. He don't miss. Stop fouling
It's a
him.
3-point lead
He got
for
3
Jackson
personal fouls. Push up on him.
with less than 2 minutes to play. Cornelius has it for JSU. Out to Ken Evans Jr. He's at the JSU logo. 15 to shoot. Ken Evans. Being played by Dyson. Evans had it knocked away. Here comes Bethune. Hetty going all the way in, lays it up and in for 2. And the lead is down to 1.
Coach, this Hetty got a problem. He has 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist tonight.
1:16 to go. Jackson State clinging to a 1-point lead. Kevion Hunt in the lane, kicks it over to Colty for 3. It's in and out.
No!
Wow.
Oh, and Bethune throws it away.
Wow.
Less than 1 minute left. 1-point lead.
That one, Coach.
1 minute, 1 second left.
Wow.
Wow, that shot by Colty.
What else could he have done?
It went in and came out, Coach.
It actually touched hard to the
No. Don't y'all ask me to cover these folks no more. I'm not playing. It's supposed to be Jackson State ball.
We call this in the pregame.
Coach, you called it, Coach. I was thinking more of a 5-point win, walk out of here. You said it looked like an overtime.
Jay!
Wow. But you were so right.
S.
Stats on both of these teams are so.
U J S U rocks the whole.
If anybody shoot other than Horton, but Bethune-Cookman shoots 74%. We shoot 71%. And,
Thank you, Mr. Hardy, for sticking around, because if I have to stream and listen to this, you have to too.
Coach, and we're right there. Bethune-Cookman for the game shoot 43%. Jackson State shoot 45%.
Wow. Jackson State needs a win tonight to keep pace with Alcorn, which beat FAMU tonight 79-68 down on the scalping grounds. Grambling beat Prairie View 83-74. Alabama State kept Valley winless on the season with a 61-46 win. Texas Southern beat first place Southern 68-56.
If you are in here because you want to see Jackson State lose, like the stream, because I don't know what happened.
Basketball, and here we go. Under a minute to play.
1 minute left, y'all.
We're going to pull it out, Coach. All we got to do is lay up some rebounds, lay up some free throws from this point out.
They get it to Jordan O'Neal.
Come on, O'Neal.
Glass, he can't finish.
No.
Bounced out.
No.
Went out of bounds, and it stays with Jackson State with 41 seconds to go.
Oh, Jesus.
They're going to review it. Coach Theus is asking for a review.
I hope you lose a timeout, Coach Theus.
Coach, the ball went. What is going on with these rims tonight?
I don't know, Coach. I'm glad it's just not the dirt. Wow.
I just got my hair done. Y'all gonna sweat my curls out.
Replay officials
It's
are looking
hot.
at it to see who it went off of.
There's 42 seconds left. Jackson State is up by 1. 42 seconds left. Jackson State has possession. Bruh, just get a layup, get a foul, anything. Don't foul Harmon. Do not. I don't care what you do. Do not foul Harmon, okay? Please don't do it. Oh, Lord. See, this is why I didn't want to stream this in the first place. I didn't. I'm telling you right now, I did not want to stream it. Why? Because I knew that my heart was going to be feeling like how it feels right now. That's how I feel. Like, why y'all do me like that?
Yeah, she is.
I knew it was going to happen.
And that's why we.
And then had the nerve to play Get It Back in Blood. You need to play Get It Back in Blood after we actually get it. Don't be playing Get It Back in Blood and we still got 42 seconds left and we only have 1 point. Not the snakes in the chat after y'all. Didn't y'all lose to Alcorn today?
And they gonna catch it next time. Then they gonna be up.
Not the Rattlers in the chat after y'all lost to Alcorn and Jackson State.
The stretch Prather, coach.
Oh, no doubt about it.
If
Jackson
you
State
are
inbound,
a Rattler.
Timeout. 16 to shoot. 35 seconds left in the ball game. JSU by 1, 61-60. Ken Evans Jr. drives, had it blocked. It goes out of bounds, and it stays with Jackson State with 6 seconds to go.
Woo! What is going on?
Tip the ball. I don't know
about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
6 seconds? You mean we have 6 seconds to score or 6 seconds left in the game?
Trey Johnson is telling them, he's pointing at Reggie Theus saying he can't be that far out on the floor.
Reggie Theus is the sixth man. He just out there on the floor. The sixth man. What you doing?
They got an official timeout now.
That should be a technical.
They're going to review it again to see.
All right. I can't even put myself on mute. I'm going to be quiet.
Oh, it goes to Bethune. Oh, my goodness, Coach. It's 27 seconds left. They can grab the lead here. They're down 1. But JSU needs 1 stop. The Tigers need 1 stop. They're one of the top defensive teams in the league. And here we go. Bethune will inbound and take it the length of the floor. And they get it into Hetty. 25 seconds left. Hetty in the front court now. Down to 18. Down to 17. Bethune down 1. Down to 13. Down to 12. Down to 10. Down to 9. Down to 8. Down to 6. They throw it away! It was last touched by Jackson State. 5 seconds left.
Kevion Hunt hand, his fingernails, coach. If he hadn't got a pedicure this weekend, it wouldn't have happened. But his fingernails stretched that ball. And it'll go back to
5 seconds left. Jackson State's lead is 61-60. What do you do here, Coach?
Well, Coach, you got the double. I mean, you cannot let Horman get the ball because he can drive, he can shoot. Then you definitely not want to foul him with 5 seconds. But Coach Theus is telling them, by all means necessary, get the ball to Zion Harmon. Let him be our leader tonight. The 9-9, I would double team him with the inbound pass.
Don't be spoiling in the chat or I'm going to block your asses for the rest of the year. If y'all,
they only shot 21%.
Oh my God, you have to be kidding me.
So you let one of the bigs get the ball, Coach. That's a better chance of winning this game.
If y'all spoil it,
All right. JSU will watch Bethune inbound the basketball along the side. And another timeout by Jackson State. 5 seconds left.
My Cash App is in the
Tigers
down there. If you would like to make a
61-60
donation.
with 5
We're
seconds
still-
to go. Jackson State trying to keep that winning streak alive.
I'm in a multiverse right now.
Yeah, Coach, you don't want Harmon to touch the ball. He's 7
I'm
from the free
so
throw line.
glad
Dyson also is 2
I
for 2.
go to
But I'm telling you,
JSU.
Harmon is very dangerous.
I'm so glad I go to JSU. I'm so glad I go to JSU. Singing glory, hallelujah. Woo!
Right, here we go, Coach. Jackson State trying to pull this one out with 5 seconds left.
Well, one thing, Coach, it's either going to be a win or a loss. It's going to be a win for us. It won't be an overtime. Let me say that, Coach. So we need to shut them down right here on defense.
Dyson will inbound the basketball. Coty will be guarding the inbounds pass. Another timeout.
Wow. The strategies of two coaches, Coach, in the last 10 seconds of this game. Well, Coach, you called this one.
If anything, you need to, I don't even know what to say right now.
They give up 74.
You need to be fouling McIntyre. Who in the game right now? I don't even want to know. Can you just tell me if they lost? Y'all are getting ready to hurt my heart right now. Damn it. I can't take this no more. Okay? I can't. Don't ask me to stream the men's game no more.
He calls a timeout. He couldn't get it in. 5 seconds to go.
Y'all done sweat my weave out.
Jackson State 61. Bethune 60.
Wow.
What
What a game.
you mean, what a game? Who won? I'm turning the game down because they're playing music and I don't want them to flag my stream. How many snakes are in this plane?
Here we go. Again.
Not the front part. The front part
Will
can't
inbound the
handle it.
basketball again along the side. In front of the JSU fans sitting courtside. Dyson gets it in, and he goes up with it. It is no good. Ball loose on the floor. Jackson State has it.
Wow. Let me see if I can get Coach.
Jackson State has won 4 in a row. With this win tonight over Bethune-Cookman.
Wow.
Fight! Woo!
I'm telling you, Coach.
We've seen some scuffles in his handshake line tonight.
Yes.
Fight!
Wow. Wow.
I was gonna come talk to you, man, because I ain't like that when they did us on the game. But I said, let me come holler at my father.
Coach, we got a scuffle over here.
Oh, we got a scuffle. We knew it.
It's a
Y'all better not fighting this. Y'all better not fighting this.
From Jackson State.
Y'all better not fighting this. Y'all better not fighting this.
He called it.
They're trying to get them off the court. Your final score is Jackson State 61, Bethune 60. JSU extends its winning streak to 4 in a row. We're going to see if we can get Coach Mo Williams over here in our Blue Cross Blue Shield post-game show. is going to acknowledge the band.
Everybody put your hands in the air.
I'll tell you what, we'll take a 60-second break and come back and see if we can get Mo Williams. Again, the final score, Jackson State 61, Bethune 60. This is the Tiger Sports Network.
Jackson fair, Jackson dear, thee I love, my dear old college home. Thee I love, wherever I may roam. Jackson fair, Jackson dear, hail, hail to thee, yes, hail to thee, yes, hail to thee, yes, hail to thee. Look at that final score. Hail to the college of my heart. Woo! Let them know, Whitley. All right, you in the Jack. Don't be fooling with them Jacktown Jews like that. Not in our house. You better act accordingly. Thank you so much, Miss Foot, for the donation. That's what we call a Florida sweep in the SIP for JSU and Alcorn. So you let them rattlesnakes know and them wildcats that you can't come up in the SIP and beat us. Po Mary's babies. Po Mary's babies. I asked Mary, Miss Mary, I said, what do you think today about that game? Like, what did you think? Because that was a very, very intense game. And this is what, Miss Mary had to say. She just looked. Just look. Miss Mary. Y'all almost took us on through there. Look. When I tell you, my head hurts. I'm going to take I was screaming, but I can't handle all that. But way to pull it out, Tigers at home. You defended your home court. Way to pull it out. Congratulations to the Tigers, because that was not an easy game. Way to pull it out. Ken Evans, he has a season average at about 18 points, and he had 7. He was 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He played for 38 minutes. So basically what that means is Ken Evans was never out the game. Ken Evans that's a long time to be playing. The full 38 minutes? Good Lord. Colty Young and Trayon Johnson and Zeke Cook, y'all wasn't really shooting points-wise, but defensively you were in there. And to Jordan O'Neal, I would think that our player of the game would be Jordan O'Neal. He had 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 from 4 from the free throw line. He was 6 of 10 for the field goal. He had a high of 16. Listen, Jordan O'Neal was all over there, all up and down and through there. They said, Mary, don't you weep. Yes, Miss Mary, because you was going to have me weeping. Thank you, Miss Foot, for your donation for the hypertension, because I'm going to tell you right now, I knew that it was going to be that close. Colty been in a shooting slump. Okay. Wait for the team to pull it out there, right? So Jackson State, they've been facing some adversity with some injuries. And so they had a slump. Basically, the slump took place. It started at Bethune on January 27th. They took a loss to Bethune, 71-82. They took a loss to Florida A&M, 86-88. Then they went to New Jersey. They took a loss to Grambling State and a loss to Southern. And now they are back up. So we had a win against Valley, a win against Arkansas Pine Bluff, a dominant win on Saturday against Florida A&M, and we just won against Bethune-Cookman. The last couple of games that we have, of course, Alcorn State is next Saturday, and then we're going, that'll be in Lorman, Houston, Texas, at Texas Southern, Prairie View, Texas for Prairie View A&M, and then we have the infamous Arkansas Pine Bluff March 7th game. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was a great night. Thank you once again for all of your donations. And we will see you later on this week for our regular show. It'll be either Tuesday or Thursday. Tell Martha not to moan. I ain't never heard of that saying. So everybody have a good night. Great night for the Tigers been on a roll, boy. Tigers been on a roll. So congratulations to Jackson State women and men's team. And I will see y'all later. Have a good night.
Thank you.